how to sign things. And so you know that she is of school age and trying to learn that as well, and the parents with her. And so, you know, they're a close-knit family, and for him not to share those things with them and then her find out about them and have to try to say, okay, we know this is going to be okay. I'm going to get a job. We're going to work it out. We're going to do whatever we have to keep our home and our family together. So I thought all of us could really relate to all of that, and especially with experiencing things that Curtis was going through, and make sure that when things like that in our life are going on, that we talk to somebody, we talk to our spouse, we talk to our family, so they're not in the dark, so when things do happen, then they're not confused and scared and worried for us. Now I want to also ask what the others thought about the film. Rich?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I haven't seen the film myself. It's been on my my Netflix queue for a number of months, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I do have a number of reviews here that I can read. This is, in fact, I got a bunch of them here. This is from www.metacritic.com. Here's a review from the Philadelphia Inquirer. Take Shelter, which it should be said boasts haunting but seamless visual effects, is a movie for this moment in time, this moment in our lives. Here's another one from IndieWire. As with the shotgun stories, Nichols assembles a tense portrait of blue-collar life while deepening his thematic interests and working on a bigger scale. Burrowing into the subconscious of a damaged man, he delivers a modern American epic with extraordinary restraint. Here's a very short one from the Arizona Republic. Not just a fascinating character study, but a kind of horror movie as well. Here's another from the New York Daily News. Nichols approaches his subject with thoughtful empathy, and while his themes are enormous, he's addressing no less than the state of our nation. He wisely underplays even the most important moments. Another one from the Austin Chronicle. Take Shelter is a deeply unsettling movie. The writer-director Jeff Nichols, an Austin resident and director of the award-winning 2007 feature Shotgun Stories, doles out information as strategically as a government official. Here's a last one from the San Francisco Chronicle. Take Shelter has a problem, the simplest of all problems, but no less serious for it being simple. It's a film with suspense and with a somewhat slow-moving story, but it unfolds with surprise and embellishment.
I also have one from Flickshot by Jamie Rebinall. He says, when watching Take Shelter, the themes which were present already seemed to remind me of a particularly overlooked Peter Weir film, that one in particular being The Last Wave. The themes felt rather similar, but I felt that the way Jeff Nichols decided to present them to us inside Take Shelter worked so much better, so much more effectively than how Peter Weir had presented it to us in the past. Although Weir's version is still a masterpiece, to say the least, I just found myself coming to admire Take Shelter much more than I did The Last Wave. I'm not at all denying that The Last Wave is a good film. I just really found much more to admire when it came to Take Shelter. What I can already say about Take Shelter right now is that it simply is one of the most thought-provoking and daring independent films that I have seen this decade so far.
Well, you know, this is such an intriguing film. There's so many different facets to it. I really appreciate the story that you shared about Tyler-Davidson and his background. But, you know, we should direct people how they could be able to view it. I know I personally, got to see some of the trailers that were out there, and the trailers are really good. It makes you want to see the film.
Can I jump in there and let the audience know some of the vendors or venues, rather, where they can obtain the film? They can go to www.flickster.com. It's available from iTunes, from www.vudu.com, at Amazon, as well as Netflix, where it's not available for streaming right now, but the DVD is available on Netflix. Just some of the the places where the audience can find the film.
Wow, that's really good. I'm glad we could let our listeners know about those sources. They can watch the film. Well, I want to thank Rich Gehlhausen and Lady Selah for joining me today.
It certainly is my pleasure. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you so much.
Yes, Charlie, I think you did a fantastic job explaining about the film and the producer. It makes you want to learn more about what this is. And I appreciate you not spoiling the end for everyone who hasn't seen it as well. So that's really nice that you've given us enough to look at that, it really does make you want to go out and take a look at that film.
It's been on my Netflix queue or my Netflix DVD list for probably 6 months. I think I'm finally going to get to watch that now. Thank you, Charlie.
I think you'll enjoy that really a lot there, Rich. I did as well. I want to thank all the listeners who joined us from all over the world to hear the show. To learn more about the show, visit online at thecharliecheckershow.com. This is Charlie Checker signing off. And remember, sing like no one's listening and dance like no one's watching. See you next time on The Charlie Checker Show. This is Lady Selah SuJuris, and I just want to share with everyone tonight's resources were Wikipedia, Encyclopedia. There were also several different news articles that were quoted throughout the program. Some were from Cinematic, Sundance Film Festival. There were also from the Cleveland Institute of Art, the Theater Lee Theater, and there was also some information that came from LaGrange and Oberlin, Ohio. And we want to make sure that everyone knows that the show theme that was used for the Charlie Checker Show was produced from SFX Sounds. And so we really appreciate the jazzy composition there. It was a very nice sound as well. We also want to thank the Bessan Corp and the Elyria Public Library and information from the Academy Awards and film festival information as well. There was just a really big collection, which is what the Charlie Checker Show is about, a compendium of reviews, lots of quotes, articles, reviews from lots of different sources. We thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you back at the campfire next time.